For an art student, the greatest suffering is
没有灵感。
This is Mona's 158th sigh today, because she simply can't think of how to represent traditional Chinese culture in her graduation project. She wants to achieve something that's both ancient and modern, independent yet integrated, seemingly simple but deeply meaningful. These seemingly contradictory conditions are indeed not easy to reconcile.
要是用那些中国元素太好了。那还不简单，用文吧。前面呢，100个同学也是这么想的。那就用祥韵，会不会太牵强了？用什么？拜托，也太快了吧！你只会说不行，有本事你说一个，我就知道自己不要什么。
舞台的最上方有一朵美丽的大花，就是来自于距今5、6千年前仰韶文化庙底沟类型的彩陶。
彩陶，
Although she had seen photos online, standing here still left Mona feeling amazed. Sunlight pours down through the petal-shaped openings in the dome, as if traveling through 6,000 years of history. Mona imagines in a spring 6,000 years ago, flowers like these must have bloomed everywhere, in front of houses, behind them, by the riverside, and across the hills. The ancestors, running and dancing among the flowers, must have captured their love for them and for life itself in the patterns on the pottery.
种花，种花。
Indeed, archaeologists believe that the Chinese characters Hua, meaning flower, and Hua, meaning China, are connected, symbolizing the origin of the Chinese nation and civilization and cultural identity. This flower is both a totem and a belief. The Yangshao culture is the first prehistoric culture in China to be identified through archaeological discovery and is the most widely distributed prehistoric culture in China. Yangshao painted pottery is a combination of black, red, and white colors, an endless variation of shapes and lines, and a magical fusion of clay and fire. A curve on a pottery basin represents the winding meanders of a river. The triangular patterns on the rim of a pottery basin symbolizes the overlapping ridges of mountains. The ancestors depicted their observations and understanding of nature on rims, surfaces, and inside of utensils.
遗憾他们不知道，在5、6千年后会被称为人类早期的一次大规模艺术浪潮。
The Miao Degou period was the pinnacle of the Yangshao culture, with advanced agricultural economy, a thriving society and culture. People pursued art and beauty, being rich in spirit. With the flourishing of Yangshao painted pottery art came petal patterns, triangular designs, symmetrical, rotational, the images of the sun, moon, stars, the shape of mountains and rivers. Aren't these reminiscent of Picasso's Cubism? At this moment, Mona's inspiration has returned. She realizes that fashion is a grand cycle. These vibrant and abstract patterns, present on Chinese painted pottery 6,000 years ago, still influences today's fashion trends. Pottery represents one of humanity's greatest inventions. At this moment, Mona's graduation project takes its first step. Perhaps her graduation project will indeed be a piece of painted pottery.
No, 你猜错了。
Mona calls the hammer that breaks the pottery time, symbolizing the changes wrought by history on ceramics. Yet, she will breathe new life into these shards, revitalizing the patterns of Miao-de-Go. As she stands upon these ancient shards, she feels the continuous vitality they exude. Now, it's clear that Mona's graduation project is a three-dimensional and spatially rich art installation shaped like a flower. It's composed of hundreds of pottery shards, each adorned with ancient patterns. Modern LED lights will extend and nourish continuously along the flower's veins and roots. She calls it the flower of Wuxia, the flower of civilization, and the flower of life's continuation. We look forward to Mona's graduation project blooming soon. But we already know that the flower of Wuxia has already blossomed in her heart and ours.